In the show, but let's kick off Scoreline this afternoon, some football, and Harambee Stars head coach Francis Kimanzi says his charges are ready and prepared to take on the Uganda Cranes this afternoon, and he is expecting a win.
Tumejiandaa ya kutosha kwa sababu wachezaji pia wanatoka vilabu tofauti na wanacheza mechi zao kulingana na yale maono ya coach ama ile ule msingi umewekwa na coach na klabu yao. Kuja hapa lazima pia sisi tupambane tuwabadilishe kidogo, lakini mpaka sasa tuwezi sema ati muda tumekuwa nao umetosha ama tumeridhika zaidi, lakini pia tuwezi sema ati hatuko tayari. Tuko tayari ni kwa sababu kila time kwa timu ya taifa unahitaji muda zaidi. Nafikiria vijana pia wageni kwenye timu ambao pia kidogo ni wa hapa nyumbani kwa wingi, tuje pia tuwapatie msukumo, na huo msukumo kidogo labda unaweza wapatia motisha na wakawa kesho pia ni wachezaji ambao wanategemewa kwenye timu. We have a foundation that we are working on, and that tomorrow we tell, because I think they haven't gotten 100% of what we might have wanted to see tomorrow, but at least we have a certain capability of doing it.
Hivyo tumekuwa na very good week, tumekuwa very positive. I think my boys kuna morale, wako very psyched. Tumehave a positive week, as in kila mtu ako happy na ako ready to play tomorrow. Itakuwa very good match, by the way. Ni maneighbors wetu. Kama vile umesema, African Cup tumekuwa together. I think both of us tumecheza a very good tournament, so kesho itakuwa very interesting game, so watu watoke, so itakuwa good one.
Mimi na feel poa sababu pia umejua ni kila player huwa anatamani sana kuwa hapa. Sasa ni kitu muhimu sana, ukiwa hapa lazima ufeel pia unaweza. Mimi Kenya naweza wasi pia kila player mgeni amekam ile ajiamini tu na acheze game yake nyua anacheza kwa club yake.
Now still sticking on the national football team, Harambee Stars, and Football Kenya Federation President, that is Nick Mwendwa, says that they will give all the support to Francis Kimanzi as he begins his tenure as the head coach of Harambee Stars. Remember, Stars will be taking on Uganda at 4 p.m. Kenyan time. We'll be crossing over to Jeff Mogire during the show. He will be giving us updates on what to expect from Harambee Stars.
Tunataka kumpa coach nafasi yake sasa, atengeze timu, atumie ujuzi wake, tumempa kila kitu anahitaji. Ni kama kuna generation mpya tena ya wachezaji inatokea sasa. Kwa hivyo nataka kuona kesho, tuone kesho vipi, but muhimu kesho ni tuone ni wapi tunahitaji kutengeza hii mechi. Tucheze na Libya tena Oktoba tarehe 11, halafu tucheze na Mozambique tena hapa. Mechi 3 za tosha, ndio tuende Cairo mwezi wa 11, and then kutoka hapo tucheze hapa na Togo. Kwa hivyo mechi 3 za tosha kuona Kenya tuko vipi baada ya Cup of Nations, kwa sababu mambo mengi hubadilika katika football. Kwetu ni mechi ya kawaida. Tumeshacheza na Uganda siku nyingi, tumetoka draw Kenya, tumetoka draw kwao, tutacheza nao tena katika Sekafa siku zinakuja. Wamekwenda vizuri kutuliko katika Cup of Nations, tunataka kuwaona kesho tuone watakuwa vipi. Kwetu Uganda ni team tunaweza kujipima nayo, tumeenda sambamba nao. Ukiangalia vizuri tunatafuta tena qualification katikati yetu nao.
Now, Uganda on the other side are saying that they are not just coming to take part in this match, but they are coming for a win, and they are hoping to continue with the momentum from the Africa Cup of Nations, where they were knocked out in the round of 16.
We are going to compete. We are going to try to play a competitive football game. Secondly, it's our obligation to entertain our fans, and pure it's going to be football and good football, and just I know their threat they can cause. I can only say a good team, but we are prepared and prepared very well and ready for the challenges.
It is, I believe everyone respects Kenya in Africa, and we know what Kenya is capable of doing, and for us we're not looking only at the strength of Kenya, we're also looking at our strength as a nation in Uganda, and we are ready to give a good match and make sure it's competitive and for the people to enjoy.
Now let's move away from football. Let's get into some volleyball action. And after winning gold in the just concluded All Africa Games in Rabat, Morocco, the national women's volleyball team Malkia Strikers is back in camp in preparation for the World Cup that will be taking place in Japan. Jeff Mugire was there early in the morning and filed the following.
Robinson, as you know, Malkia Strikers are preparing for the World Cup, which will be held in Japan, Hamamatsu City and Yokohama City, and many other cities will be holding this tournament in Japan. Our national team, Malkia Strikers, are training behind me, preparing for the World Cup. They're leaving the country on Wednesday next week, that will be 11th, and the tournament is kicking off on 14th. That will be on something like a Saturday, Sunday there, whereby they'll be starting against USA, they'll be playing against Netherlands and many other teams. But also, I'm joined by one of the youngest players in the team, and also one of the players who's going out for the first time as a player, an upcoming player who is motivated, determined to play it. We want to know exactly what is the feeling of going out there and what should she expect. Surengo, good morning and welcome to KTN News. This is the Scoreline, and tell us exactly, this is your first outing out there, and you went to Morocco, and now you're back, the motivation in Morocco. What do you expect in Japan?
Japan, ningependa kwenda Japan ni kwenda ku gain at least kwa motivation, ku encouragement. Leo watu wanacheza game, unaenda ku gain.
Thank you so much. Asante sana Sirengo. That is Sirengo, who is expected to be in the World Cup by 11th this month, and we expect them to be playing and making sure that they deliver in our country, for our country. But again, also joined by the coach here, and Lorraine. Please, Lorraine, just come closer to me. And Lorraine, you missed the All Africa Games, by the way. You didn't go there, but we won gold without you. Now we have you. Should you expect a World Cup?
Yes, we are expecting to win World Championship, World Cup, yeah.
You're going to Japan. Is it the second time, I mean?
Yeah.
The first time. You're going to Japan, second time. Yeah, I was right. Huh? So what do you expect? Maybe you went there the first time. The other day we played against Netherlands. We lost against Netherlands. Now we're playing against US and Netherlands again in the World Cup. What do you expect?
We are expecting to improve our scores. I hope we will play well to improve our scores. Yeah.
Apart from the scores, as the experience that you will get, what do you think of this experience, and maybe in the few years to come, where will Kenya be in terms of the experience?
We will be higher. When we play with the top teams, we gain a lot. So we are expecting to play well there. What if we will not get set, but we will play well. Yes.
Thank you so much. That is Lorraine Chebet, who is among the teams which will be going, among the players who will be going to Japan in the 11th of next week to represent the country. But also I'm joined by the national team coach, Paul Bitok, the tactician himself, the magician himself, the man who coming back for the first time and again, winning gold in Morocco, and he has nothing to lose at the end of the day, but he settles on nothing, because he's going to Japan. He's going to win the World Cup. I don't know what he thinks, but coach, tell us what you expect in Japan. Maybe you've won gold, a motivation from Morocco. What do you expect in Japan?
Yeah, we are going in after winning the African title, and I think this is a first step for us, and it's good motivation before leaving for Japan. I know we are going to face the giants in the volleyball. Those are Brazil, Japan, Serbia, USA. These are big teams in the world, and I think we have got nothing to lose. We don't want to go there with pressure. We must go there and enjoy and play what we have.
How are the preparations so far, considering that we went to the other day, we were in the preparations on the other side of Morocco, and we also went to play it against Netherlands and other teams, but we lost all the 3 games. Remember that, in France. What do you expect maybe against this Netherlands again? Because they'll be in our pool again.
Yes, Netherlands is one of the big teams, and that's why they are in the World Cup. I don't know much what happened against them, but we will use video that they played against the Netherlands and see how we can improve, how we can surprise team. But I'm going there, I want to upset one of the teams. If I come home winning 2 or 3 matches, I think it will be a great result for us. We want also to use this opportunity to give the chance these young players like Loreen, Caroline, Chepchumba, to gain more experience. They played very well during the All African Games. I think if they get more chance to get more experience, we will have a good team in future. Remember, they are young, they are 21, 22 years. So that means if we invest more with these young players, it will be a good future for us.
Coach, how is the mood in the camp? Because we are preparing, we are living on 11th, if I'm not wrong. So how is the camp? How is the mood in the camp at the moment? And how do you see our players? Are they ready? Are they prepared? Because I was talking to the captain, he told me the preparations are very okay, and the mood in the camp, your cooperation with the other coaches and the players. How do you say about that?
I think so far our cooperation, the mood of the players are really enjoying. They are looking forward to play again these matches when they are together. You know, they participated in the continental tournament in Italy and they were not together. So they believe that now they are together. We have bond ourselves together. We will do the best.
Thank you so much. That is Coach Paul Bitok telling us what he expects in Japan, and the next 1 week maybe he might be coming back with the trophy. If not, he might be winning more than 2 games. The last time Kenya was in the World Cup, they won 2 games, and now they aim to win more than 2 games. That could be 4, 5, 6 games, depending on how things go. Then maybe, if they get lucky, they might be winning the World Cup. Thank you so much, Robinson. I'm back to you, studio.
Well, of course, that was Jeff Mugire at the Kasarani Gymnasium earlier in the morning. Remember, later on we'll be crossing over to him at the Kasarani National Stadium, where Kenya will be taking on Uganda Cranes in an international friendly match scheduled to take place at 4 p.m. We take a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll be giving you updates on Driftwood Sevens, and we'll be telling you about the fast rising esports and gaming in the country. Of course, in studio, I am with Brand Yanga, who's a national champion, and Thomas Mboya from PSG. That